Cassie from Stitches of Hope. I just wanted to get on here and show y'all a few things to get started with crochet. So, I don't know how good of a showing video or informational video this is going to be, but here it is. First of all, you need some yarn. This is my pile of yarn. It was a 397 yard ball of yarn, and now it's not. It's this. It is, well, it's a 4-weight. And that tells you what kind of, or what size of knitting needles you need. And that shows you what size crochet hook you need. This one is suggesting a 5.5 millimeter, which is a US I9. But you're gonna need a solid color. A solid color of yarn to start out with. A 4 or 5 weight would probably be a easier starting yarn. So I started with a 4 weight, so it's what I'm showing y'all to start with. Before we get to yarn, like the actual doing anything with it, you're gonna need some hooks. Maybe a tape measure. That was loud. And a row counter or a stitch counter, whichever you need it for. It's already on. I guess I pushed the button at some point. But yeah, it's just got the little reset and the counter button. See, you push that every time you do a stitch, and then you hit that to reset it. I got mine from Amazon, I believe. But I'm pretty sure they got some at like Hobby Lobby or somewhere. And this is my awesome birthday present I got from my mom when I first started. Now, you won't need all these to begin with. I still haven't used some of them. And this is more than what came in the kit because this is my go-to carry around thing when I need crochet stuff. That way I got my scissors, all a variety of hooks, got my needles, yarn needles for sewing in ends. I think the actual name is darning needles, but sewing needles to me because it's the smallest thing to sew in I can get because thread just is not my thing. I can't see it and it hurts my hands. Anyway, you will need a 5.5 for this. My hooks are scuffed up. Well, the handles are. I don't even know if you can see that. Probably not. But it's a 5.5 right there. Because the written part already rubbed off. Like where they wrote it in ink. Anyway, 5.5 crochet hook. I9. That's all you need to begin with. But this is a Yarness. I think that's how you say it. Yarness. Yeah, there's no other way I can say that. But that's that kind of kit. I believe my mom got it from Amazon. But if y'all would like to know where I get my stuff from or where it came from, just let me know in the comments and I will let y'all know because I forget to tell you a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, anyway. So, get your yarn. I was just going to show y'all what to do, or not what to do, what stuff to get. But I'm going to attempt to do a small tutorial, even though this camera angle's horrible probably. But you get your yarn, and I always put it over my finger and twist. So that way the working yarn is over the yarn tail. Then you hold the twist, put the working yarn through the back of the slip knot, and pull up. And that is the slip knot. And you can adjust it however big you need it, but you probably won't need it that big when you first start, because it just needs to go over your hook. So I'll show y'all that again in case I'm at a weird angle here. Alright, take your yarn tail, a good amount so you can sew it in, weave it in later. Alright, take your yarn tail, put it over your finger, and twist. And I know y'all can't see behind my hand, but that's what it looks like behind my hand. So you put it over your finger, where the yarn tail's on the back, and twist. And hold the twist. That way the loop don't go anywhere. Then you put your working yarn behind the loop and up through it. Grab a hold of the working yarn that you just put through and pull the yarn tail. Slip knot. Then put your hook in there and just pull the working yarn for it to shrink. You don't want it too tight. You just see there's still a little. Gosh, I'm bad at teaching. But yeah, there's a little space between the hook and the knot. And then move this out the way. Maybe y'all can see me better, or not see me, but see the yarn. Alright, and then I always hold my yarn tail with my fingers. You don't have to. You can hold it like this, but I always hold it with my working yarn. That way I can hold the knot too. And then you just put the yarn over the hook from behind and pull it through. And that's your first loop, or your first stitch. First chain, that's the word. And then I'm not good at telling what I'm doing. Alright, yarn behind the hook and back in front. Pull it through the loop. There's two. Yarn behind the hook in front and pull it through. And yarn behind the hook in front. If I'm going too fast at any point, there is a slow down button in the settings of the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. And I'll do it one more time. Up to the camera. Alright, here's your chains. It's weird at this angle. Then put the yarn behind the hook around the front, grab it, and pull it through the loop. I need to get at a better angle. That's all you do. You got your first chain. Alright, that's all for today, folks. Hope y'all enjoyed this very, very strangely angled tutorial. And look at this cute little gnome my mom made. Oh, the lights. See, it says hot stuff on the cup. My mom made this for me. And I just love it. It's so cute. I'll get better at photography eventually. My mom has a Facebook page for her gnome stuff. I'll have to see if I can link it in the description somehow, or tell y'all what it is. This is another one. It's made out of a Easter egg. She just put a little button on the bottom, or a balloon top, and hot glued it so it would stand up. But there's another gnome. And it fell over. This is longer than I thought. But also made some fingerless gloves. And I messed them up, of course, because that's what I do. This one I made it to go over my watch. So it's a little looser than the other one. But they're so cute. I like them. And they're not too tight, not too loose. And they're warm. I will show y'all this elephant again because it's so cute and pretty and shiny, and it fell over. For the ones who didn't get to see it before, this is an elephant from Belize. I really gotta make a different angle for this camera. But there it is. And I hope y'all enjoyed this strange tutorial of mine. But hopefully y'all could see it at a decent angle to where it actually helped. Sorry for the shaking. It's the camera sitting on my tripod, which is on the table. And yeah, so I'll see y'all in the next one. And wait a minute, before y'all go, my premiere package, the yarn that I ordered from Black Friday, is supposed to be here today. And so I should be making a video on that to show y'all what all I got. Alright, I will see y'all in the next one. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.